Hi, I'm Ellie Fowler.
And I'm Peter O'Brien, and we're both from 10's great new series, Neighbours.
Now, Peter, everybody loves good neighbours.
That's right, Ellie. Look, we're here to tell you about 10's exciting Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
Write to us at PO Box 222 North Ryde telling us about your favourite neighbour.
And you could share in $10,000 cash.
And if we come to your house...
you could win an NEC portable colour television.
Fantastic.
Yeah. See you soon, neighbours. I'm Guy Pearce.
And I'm David Clancy from 10's New Neighbours.
Mrs. Phyllis Smith, your neighbour, Mrs. June Wilkinson, has entered you for 10's Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
Oh, my goodness me.
And I'd like to present you with this colour television from NEC, portable.
Oh, no. When did this happen?
And remember, everyone who enters goes into the draw for $10,000 cash.
So join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7, here on 10.
Hello there, I'm Anne Charleston.
And I'm Francis Bell, and we're Channel 10's new neighbours.
June Cooper has nominated you in the Channel 10 Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
Anne and I are giving you this colour television. Because you're such a great neighbour. And remember, everyone who enters goes into the major draw for $10,000 in cash.
And join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7 here on 10.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Paul Keane.
And I'm Myra DeGroot.
Everybody needs good neighbours.
Your neighbour, Leanne Kurish, nominated you in the Channel 10 Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
And for being such a great neighbour, we'd like you to accept this NEC colour television.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Isn't it lovely?
Yes, it's Leanne and her husband.
Oh, thank you.
And remember, everyone who enters goes into the $10,000 cash draw.
Join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7 here on 10.
Your neighbour, Susan Carroll, has entered you in 10's Nominate a Neighbour competition.
And you're a winner. And for being such a good neighbour, I'd like to present you with this colour television from NEC.
Jeez, that's the best thing I've ever wanted in my life.
How do you feel?
Yeah, great.
Remember, everyone who enters goes into the draw for $10,000 cash.
So join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7, here on 10.
Hi, I'm Stephen Dennis.
And I'm Charlene Finn, and we're from 10's New Neighbours. I'm Sasiki. Your neighbour Janice Quigley has just nominated you in 10's Nominate Your Neighbour.
And for being such a great neighbour and being selected, we'd like to present you with this NEC coloured TV.
I don't believe it.
Very nice. Good on you.
If I could wring Janice's neck.
And remember, everyone who enters goes into the major draw of $10,000 cash.
So join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7, here on 10.
Hello. Your neighbour, Mrs. Sophia, has entered you into the Channel 10's Nominate Your Neighbour competition for being such a good neighbour.
And for being selected...
I didn't know that.
Well, you have been. And for being selected, you've won for yourself this NEC portable colour television.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And remember, everyone who enters the competition goes into the major draw for $10,000 cash.
So join us for Neighbours, weeknights at 7, here on 10.
Hi, I'm Paul Keane.
And I'm Myra DeGroot. What's this? Your neighbour, Mary Stathis, has nominated you in the Channel 10 Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
And because you're such a great neighbour, you receive this NEC colour television.
Oh! That's out! Is that out?
Yes. Mom!
And remember, everyone that enters goes into the $10,000 cash draw.
Join us for Neighbours, weekdays at 7, here on 10.
Hi, I'm David Clancy.
And I'm Guy Pearce from 10's New Neighbours.
Ethel, I am.
Your neighbour, Gloria Thousand, has entered you in 10's Nominate Your Neighbour competition.
And for being such a great neighbour, we'd like to present you with this portable NEC colour television set.
Oh, good Lord. I'm just out of the bar.
And remember, everyone who enters goes into the major draw for $10,000 in cash.
So join us on Neighbours, weeknights at 7, here on 10.
Oh, hi neighbours. Baz and Philco here with an invite.
TUW and Channel 10 are throwing a giant party to celebrate the start of Neighbours.
The place is Algie Park, Ramsey Street, Haverfield.
The time is between 7 and 9 Monday morning.
Now, we've got a free breakfast with some of the stars from Neighbours.
And us.
That's for the first 1,000 people to roll up.
South Pacific cruises to win.
We got jazz bands.
Fun rides for the kids.
And we'll be there on air with our TUW Brekkie show.
And there'll be live crosses too from Good Morning Australia.
So there you are. It's nice to get to know your neighbours.
And us. That was my line, the and us bit.
Oh, sorry. Here's the stuff on up again.
Neighbours, they're just like families. You can't choose them, and half the time you can't stand them. They're either peeking through the window, going bump in the night, or complaining about your dog. Well, we've got a whole new series on Neighbours, which we know you're going to love. And here they are, moving house from their old network to their new neighbourhood on Network 10. Must say I'm glad I didn't have to go through all that when I settled into my new place. You can meet them all tonight at 7 o'clock on Network 10, from Daphne the stripper to Eileen, the mother you'll love to hate. And just like your own Neighbours, they'll be there every night of the week at 7 o'clock, starting tonight on 10. And I guarantee they will keep you guessing. Later in the show, we'll be crossing live to radio clowns Baz and Pilko as they help the cast of Neighbours move into Ramsay Street. I must say, if I was moving house, that's the kind of help that I could probably do without. However, we'll talk to Baz and Pilko.
Ramsay Street is about to be one of the most famous streets in Australia, with the start on Network 10 of the series Neighbours. Of course, that is the setting for the goings-on of people moving in, moving out. And today, in Sydney, in Haberfield suburb, and a very own Ramsay Street, is Bazza and Pilko from TUW, ex-Adelaide, who are giving it a big launch with Myra de Groot, of course, one of the stars of Neighbours. Good morning, Bazza and Pilko.
There they are.
21 past 8. Hello, Gordon. How are you, old cobber, old pal?
You talk through both sides of your mouth. Don't you come, old cobra, old pal, after what you've been saying about me on the radio.
Wasn't me, mate.
By God, we've missed you both, we really have.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The last time we saw you was down in Adelaide when you were all over the track like a mad dog's breakfast.
Ah, that's not fair.
Have you got your licence, Gordon?
Thank you very much, guys. Let's talk about Neighbours. Let's talk about something else.
We've got one here. Myra.
You have Myra de Groot, who's one of the stars. Your character, Myra?
Eileen Clark. She's Desmond Clark's mother. He works in the bank, and I'm his mother, and a right pain in the butt. I'm not really. I'm a nice, well-meaning lady.
And you're throwing a party today for all the residents of Ramsay Street.
Certainly am, with the help of several thousand people from Channel 10. Yes, we're having a huge party out there with sausages and games and things for the kids to play. It's absolutely marvellous.
There's that bloody dog again. Shoot that dog. Sorry, Gordon.
No, that's all right. I've met the wife. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary, isn't it, that a series can get such a reprieve after being axed by one network.
I think it's absolutely marvellous. It did happen in America. I'm not comparing us to Hill Street Blues, but it did happen to Hill Street Blues in the States, and now it's happened to us, and we're all terribly thrilled about it. It's really great.
There's some breakfast here being served out.
Yes, breakfast. There's sausages, eggs, bacon, rib grip port, and...
The kids really love this.
One very dead thing. What's it?
They're good jokes for radio. Very good. Do you know that both these men, both Bazza and Pilko on your left and right, they started their career in the set design department of 5AD.
Listen up, will you?
And they were into colour coordination, and of course, but you are multi-talented also. You are a singer as well, I believe.
Yes, I started off a long time ago as a singer, many years ago. Oh, there goes the truck. Yes, as a singer, I sing a bit, I dance a bit, I act a bit, I direct a bit. I do anything for a buck. I don't care.
Talented old broad, mate.
Oh, look, there's life in us, yeah. There's life.
So how's the party been, boys?
Gee whiz, Buff, you wouldn't miss it for quids.
No, you should be here. Why aren't you here? It's actually a terrific roll-up. Lots and lots of people. Everything from people to dogs. The dogs have gone crazy out here this morning. But I didn't think you get 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock to see so many people around. But all come out in droves.
And free breakfast.
Yep. Free breakfast.
That'll move. That's quite an erection you're sitting on.
Hey?
Well, I mean, from that point of view.
It's yellow and steel.
Gee, they threw us for a minute there.
Yeah, we're about 50 feet up in the skyways at the moment. This is on a hydraulic lift from instant scaffolds or something that's drive us all the way up.
Yep.
Well, look, good luck, Myra, with Neighbours. We're looking forward. We may cross back a little later on before we go this morning.
Terrific.
We're getting the big one.
You didn't even say anything to us. You talked all Myra.
Yeah, we are indeed. We'll come back. What can I say?
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Gordon.
Thank you, Myra. Myra de Groot with Bazza and Pilko with the launch of Neighbours.
Welcome back to Good Morning Australia. I don't know what happened when you moved into your house in your street, or you have neighbours move in, but it certainly can't compare with what's going on right now at Ramsay Street, where all the cast of Neighbours are settling into their new accommodation before they start on Network 10 tonight, then every night during the week. And we've got some of the cast down there at Ramsay Street, and it looks like a jazz band. And I think we have Anne Haddie and Stephen Dennis with us as well.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Gordon and I.
Good morning. Nice to talk to you. Okay. Anne, tell us, let's go to you first. Tell us about the character you're going to be playing. Which neighbour are you?
Well, I'm the grandmother. This is my grandson.
Oh, aren't you lucky? What a dish.
Yes, I have some dishy grandchildren, actually. It's very exciting. Very exciting to have such dishy grandchildren.
Stefan, you're a Robinson also.
I am. I'm Paul Robinson.
Now, what relation are you to the man behind you, otherwise known as Alan Dale?
That's me dad.
He's your dad, like.
And he's my son-in-law.
I understand.
Quite nice.
Do you think it's going to be hard for everybody to keep track of all the families? So it does seem...
You get used to it after
It's like having neighbours.
Now, Stefan, your wife Terry's convicted of murder in jail and you're distraught.
I think she's moved to prisoner, actually, Gordon. She was responsible for shooting me and somebody else in the show, so, yeah, she's not a nice person.
And your real-life husband, Jimmy Condon's in the first couple of episodes
yes,
too,
he certainly is. Yes, he's not up here with us at the moment, but he's down there signing millions of autographs, which is wonderful.
Right. How's it gone this morning, the biggest party Ramsay Street's
The reception has just been fantastic.
If you want to actually have a look at the crowd,
do
see
have a
the
look.
people that are here. Look at this.
Oh, one or two have dropped in.
Oh, isn't that great?
My golly. You mean Network 10 paid for breakfast for all those people?
We had some wonderful
the budget of the
sausages for
series.
breakfast.
What? I tell you what, and they're cutting back on our lunch expenses.
Oh,
yes.
This comes off the
Alan
canteen.
Dale. Can we talk to you, Alan? What do you...
You want to talk to Alan?
Is Alan there?
Yes, Alan's here.
Alan doesn't have an earpiece.
But the trouble is he can't hear you.
You can't hear.
He'll take my ear out.
Tell us, Alan, tell us about who are you?
We're getting closer than mother-in-law and son-in-law, I would say.
Because of the earpiece.
We've got Alan in stereo. Alan, the last time I talked to you, it was at the Speedy Spud in Manly yesterday afternoon.
It was great too, and the Spud was great, Gordon.
I went down the road to Norgan Bars. It was too crowded at the Spud. Listen, Alan, your part, Jim Robinson, what kind of character are you? A son of a bitch or what?
Oh, he's just the nicest guy. He is the nicest man.
Who's that? You?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Now, tell me honestly, the reprieve that a series like gets like this is unheard of.
Yes, it is. It is unique in Australian television history, and we're very excited to be part of it, Gordon.
Yeah.
It's never happened before. We are very excited.
Talking of something unique in Australian television history, Moira and Ralph and Harry are there, I believe. Miss Moira.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true.
Is she there? Moira is one of the most beautiful girls on television in this country.
Yes, indeed.
I haven't had a chance
Stefan,
to have
have
a
you
look
met
at
Moira?
Haven't you met Moira?
I haven't.
Stephen, you haven't met Moira?
No.
Moira, where are you?
What you're saying, Malcolm.
No.
I have to meet Moira.
We'll look her out and tell her what you see.
We were told Moira was going to be there.
She's been probably swamped by all of the
Yeah, that's
fans.
right.
She's a very popular young lady. Alan, what are your neighbours like? Any similar in the series?
You mean my real neighbours?
Yeah, who are your neighbours?
My real neighbours are new neighbours because I'm living in Melbourne these days, having had to move from Sydney to make the series, and I don't really know them, to be honest.
I'm doing the same thing, but I've got to know my neighbour. We have.
Anne's neighbours have got a lovely wine cellar, so Anne got to know them very quickly.
This is going to be a bit tough on the marriage, isn't it, for Jimmy in Sydney and Anne having to move to Melbourne? We better write Jimmy in full time, I reckon.
Oh, I think so too, yes, that's right. Well, I think he's been doing a bit of work on Prisoner down there as well, because Anne can't hear what you're saying, so she's saying...
You're talking about my husband, aren't you?
I've got her earpiece, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And Stefan, you've had a lot of television experience, haven't you? Is this going to be good for your career being a regular in a series like Neighbours, do you think?
Well, I can't deny that it's been good so far, and I certainly hope it's going to be a hell of a lot better as we go along, which I can't, again, deny that it's not going to be.
Right. Now, what's the band going to play this morning?
The band?
You're all going to sing the Neighbours theme.
We're going to sing the Neighbours theme.
All right, will you take us out with the Neighbours theme, with Miss Moira, Harry, Ralph, and the entire cast?
Where's Miss Moira?
No, Miss Moira is here. It's Miss Myra.
Myra?
Oh, Myra.
Miss Myra.
Oh, they kept on saying Miss Moira. No,
Miss Moira is there too, I think.
she?
Stefan will find her. Miss Myra, the singer.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Myra.
Good morning. You've spoken to me already.
Oh, listen, you're the vocal talent here in the
look,
show.
we're all going to sing it. We've got all these people
Okay.
down here that are going to sing it. Do you want us to sing it for you now?
Take it away.
Okay. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding.
Well, what more can we
You
add?
can find the perfect land.
We're 10.
7 o'clock. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good day.
Good morning, Australia.
La,